Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Dick Pritchard from Columbus, Ohio, and you are listening to our CTFO Rockstar Team Training for October the 4th, 2020. We're moving into October. Starting to get a little chilly here in Ohio. That's why I'm wearing this hoodie. Even in the house, it's a little chilly. We had to turn on our furnace this week. Well, let's move along. If you are new, CTFO is a nutritional products and wellness company. Some people call it a wholesale buyers club. Others refer to it as a network marketing company or a referral marketing company. You can call it whatever you want. We make money by selling the nutritional products that the company produces. It was founded by the three guys you see on your screen. Steve and Stuart Finger and Michael Kahn. I've known Stuart and Michael for over 10 years now. They're fantastic people, as honest as the day is long. You can trust them implicitly. They're filled with integrity. Say the same thing for Steve. I just have only known Steve for about a year. These three guys are paid just like you and me. They do not receive any corporate bonuses or salaries. Okay, they had to build a sales team, and when they started out about 6 years ago, they had no salespeople. They had no distributors. They started out with nothing, just like I did, just like you do. Okay, but that's the kind of folks they are, and the way we make money is to create product sales. Remember that. No money is made by anybody until products are sold. Well, let's see what our weekly progress was like this week. We did sign up 259 new members. That's up a little bit, and that's a good thing. 8 of those came in for free by mail. Let's see, our 31-day TSV team sales volume as of this morning, 49,217. I hope we get over 50 by the end of the day, because that determines my rank for the week and how I get paid. But that's my problem, not yours. We did have a better week with regard to sales this week. So far, we sold $10,496 worth of product. We sold 2 silver packs so far. We now have a total of 42,890 members in our group. I do know that a lot of them are inactive. That's what happens when the company allows people to join for free and never kicks them out for not buying product. You're going to have a lot of people who join and never really do anything. That's just the way that's going to work always. Well, we do have enough people who are active, several thousand, who create the kind of sales that you're seeing there. The postal profit system, our mass letter mailing thing that brings people in on auto ship, is a little bit between mailings right now. We sent out 26 info packs this week. The responses to the mailing that went out on September the 11th or 10th or 11th, whatever day it was, are starting to hit. I was on that mailing, and my responses started coming in this week. Other people are just barely starting to come in, so I expect that mailing will hit us much harder this coming week. We also have a new mailing of, I think it was 5,000 letters that's going to go out this coming week. So we try to do a mass mailing every couple weeks. but obviously it depends on our members ordering letters mailed for them. So we did send out 26 info packs this week and 90 follow-up info packs, and we had 2 auto-ship signups. A few updates and training. Let me start with the October 24th virtual event. You need to register for that. It is free, but go to CTFOEvents.com to register. I don't know if they're going to limit the number of people or not. It will be a Zoom webinar, and Zoom does have upper limits as to how many people it can accommodate on a webinar. So there may be a limit to the number of people who can register. Also, the sooner you register, the sooner you're eligible for prizes that will be given out for those who are there live, okay? It will be recorded, so you can watch the recording later if you want to. In spite of the fact that it starts at noon Eastern on October the 24th, which is exactly the same time as the Ohio State Buckeyes' first game with Nebraska, I will be on the webinar. As I told Stu Finger last week, I've been a Buckeye fan for 50 years, but they have never sent me a check. So I'm going to be at the CTFO event. I'll probably follow the Buckeye score on my phone while I'm there, but my point is my attention is going to be focused on what's happening. And what is going to be happening, they're going to introduce new products. I know what at least one of those is, but I can't tell you. They're going to introduce new samples that we can give out. I know what one, I think there's only one of those, but I know what it is. Again, I can't tell you. We're going to have some great training and speakers. It's only 2.5 hours. So, you know, get yourself a cold drink of some kind to tide you through, maybe a snack or something like that, and in the comfort of your home. You can go to this event that's absolutely free. Okay. One thing I did want to mention before I talk about the third bullet, I am working on the newsletter for October. I have the numbers. I forgot to put them together to post them here for you. I expect to have the newsletter out this week, okay? It was something that I didn't get done yesterday, okay? I had to go out and cut the grass and that kind of stuff. Our son came home from Ohio State dorm for the weekend, so we've been hanging out with him. And sometimes you have to let family take a priority over business. Okay, bullet number 3, I am going to put new emphasis on the Cell UV product. I'm working on a write-up for that. We are going to split test the Postal Profit System info pack with the one we have now versus one that just tries to get people to buy Cell UV. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't been paying attention, people who are using Cell UV are having amazing testimonies, okay? People are joining the company solely based on what they're hearing about Cell UV. Now, this product actually has been around for a long time. Stuart tells a story about his wife when she was pregnant with her daughter, who is now 17 years old, okay? So it's been around that long. In the previous company that Stuart and Michael had, it was called MA Plus. It has, I'm told, it has been improved upon since then. But I can tell you in that company, it was probably the most popular product that they had. If you have not tried CellUV, you need to do it, okay? Especially if you're an old guy like me, okay? Your body's ability to produce glutathione goes down dramatically after you pass the age of about 30, okay? And most of you, I'm guessing, are older than 30, okay? Glutathione does a lot of great things for you. Among other things, it helps your immune system. Who doesn't want to help their immune system right now, okay? So find out more about CellUV. You can buy a month's supply for, I believe it's $79, and you will love the stuff, trust me. Okay, moving right along, how do you build a business? Okay, this is a business. Of course, you can just be a customer if you want to and buy the products at wholesale. If you want to buy something every month on auto ship, you can get another 5% off. But many of us, like me, want to build a business. Well, how do you do it? Is it complicated? No. It's very, very simple. You only need to do three things. Number one, be a product of your own product. Be an active member. We have more than 80 products, and we're about to have at least one or two more come October the 24th. I'm sure you can find one at the $47 level or higher that you want to use every month. If nothing else, who doesn't need to take a multivitamin? Everybody does. Well, we have one that's better than anything you can find anywhere, and guess what? It's only $47 a month. That's a great product to be on auto ship for. We also have a special deal still going on where you can get the vitamins and the Super 7, our Immune Essentials pack, $99 worth for only $56 a month on auto ship. And if you put it on auto ship, you're grandfathered in for life. You'll never see a price increase. That's a heck of a deal, okay? Be a product of your product. If you don't want to use the products that CTFO has, you're probably in the wrong business, okay? Sorry. I don't sugarcoat things. Number two, you must advertise your business. Any business must be advertised because you have to bring in customers, right? Well, how do you do that? In the case of CTFO, all you need to do is bring in new members for free, all right? They don't have to give up a credit card or anything to join. How do you advertise? Well, the easiest, freest way is word of mouth. Tell your friends and your family and anybody you know about your business by sending them to your website. Say, hey, it's all explained on there. It's free. Go look. Give me your opinion. Everybody loves to give you their opinion. So you can spread by word of mouth. We have mailing systems. We have postcards. We have letters. We have flyers. You can spread, you can advertise by mail. And, of course, we have a number of people who advertise online on Craigslist or social media or whatever. But like any business, you must advertise your business so that you bring in new members. When you get a new member, what do you want them to do? Number one and number two, right? So you must follow up with every new member. And how do you do that? Well, you can send them email, but 95% of emails go unopened and sometimes even unseen. You can call them on the phone, but most phone calls go to voicemail, especially now. A lot of spam calls out there. You can send them a text. That works if they have a cell phone that receives text. Okay, that's better than the first two options. But guess what? Not everybody answers their email or their phone, but everybody opens their postal mail. When you get a new member in the USA, okay, the company sends you, well, whenever you get a new member anywhere, where the company will send you an email notifying you of that person's name, address, phone, and email, if they have all of those. The mailing address may or may not be good. You should check it somewhere online on the USPS website or something, make sure it's a correct address. But if they live in the USA, you should send them one of our welcome letters. Why? Because the welcome letter encourages them to contact you by email or phone. It also encourages them to do number one. And if they do number one, it offers them 250 free postcards and names. Okay, a little carrot to get them to do number one, and when they do that, they get something that allows them to begin doing number two. All right, that's how it works. Well, what do you do after that? You just keep doing the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It is not hard. It's not complicated. All right? Don't make it complicated. Just keep doing those three things until you're making all the money you want to make. It's that simple. Well, we do have a strategy for our discounted packs. If you don't know, you should have been contacted by the company as soon as you joined about their 10 for 10 deal. For the first 10 days after you join, you get a 10% discount on everything that you buy. And the more you buy, the more you save. If you buy $349 or more in any one purchase, you get an additional 5% discount. If you buy $699 or more, you get an additional 10% discount. If you buy $1,199 or more, you get an additional 15% discount. So you can get as much as a 25% discount on a big order in your first 10 days. Well, that's what our discounted packs are all about. They're a way to save money. Let's say you want to try some of everything or some of a lot of things. You can do that anytime, but during your first 10 days, you can save even more money. Now, here's how you use those discounted packs to increase your sales and your upfront money. You want to make upfront money, right? Well, first of all, buy one pack for yourself. Of course, be on product auto ship, as we said before. You can buy silver, gold, or platinum. Doesn't matter. You just want to be pack qualified. It's nice if you're qualified at a higher level, but for most of you, it won't matter. Okay? Just get pack qualified at least at the silver level. Now, if you want to buy $1,000 worth of stuff, hey, great. Be qualified at the platinum level. I decided when these first became available that I would qualify myself at the platinum level. I qualified my wife at the platinum level, okay? So that's up to you, though. All you need is to be pack qualified at some level. Number two, enroll your spouse or other family member directly under you. Easy to do. You can do it for free, okay? Well, what if you don't have a spouse or other family member? Then you can enroll an LLC that you own or a sole proprietorship. The only thing is it has to have a different tax ID. If you want to know how to do that, shoot me an email and I'll show you where you can go to get a separate tax ID for your little business, whatever you want to call it, okay? but you need something under yourself, either a family member or a business, to implement this strategy. Number 3, buy all of your additional products under your family member or that business as discounted packs. So when you want to stock up on CellUV or keto shakes or creamer or 1500 10X Pure or 10X Pure Gold or any of those things, buy enough so that you get over the $349 and buy it under your family member. What does that do? First of all, it gives you a bonus, which further reduces the cost of your product. It also gives you team pay, which reduces it a little bit even more. But it also allows you to do the following. Teach your personals to do the same thing you're doing. When they do it, guess what happens? Your sales volume explodes, your pack bonuses explode, and your team pay explodes. That's what you need to do to really get your business rocking and socking and growing fast. It's a way to get more upfront money, okay? This is our discounted pack strategy that we teach and we encourage everybody to use. Why do we use direct mail? Well, it's very simple. First of all, you should always contact your warm market first. That's people you know. I know a lot of people say I'm in the No Friends Left Club. I've been in, a number of these things, and nobody will listen to me anymore. They laugh at me, blah, blah, blah. I know all about that, okay? Have the same issue with friends and family. But by the way, I do have friends who are members, customers only. I have family members who are customers and other family members who are actively building. Why? Because they love our products, okay? We have incredible products that are unique, in some cases patented and exclusive to us. So don't assume that your family members won't be interested in CBD or CellUV or keto shakes or keto creamer or whatever. Pain cream. Hey, the pain cream is great. I cut the grass yesterday and my back is happy. I had pain cream, okay? So contact your warm market. Talk to your friends and family. Everybody you know, just send them to your website, okay? You don't have to know a whole lot of stuff or give them a sales pitch, or contact them. Secondly, mail allows you and your warm market team that you start out with to approach people you don't know, the cold market, all right? At some point, everybody runs out of people to talk to. Mail lets you get around that problem. Thirdly, mail is something anybody can do. You don't need a lot of training to mail a postcard, do you? You don't need to go to a weekend boot camp to mail a postcard. It's easy. And what does that mean? It means that a mail system is highly duplicatable, very important in our industry. It means that even new people can start working right away, mailing postcards or mailing letters or whatever. Easy to do, and it allows you to build on the work of other people, what we call leverage. Every large business you can name became a large business because of leverage. Well, does it work? It certainly does work. It works for everybody except those who quit mailing. When you quit mailing, you quit advertising. I have people all the time who request their 250 free postcards, and I guess they mail them. I don't always know whether they do or not, but they never order any more postcards. Well, that's just a waste of time and money, probably, because you're not going to get that far with 250 postcards. Okay, sorry to burst your bubble, This is not the lottery, okay? It is a business. You have to keep doing it over and over and over again. During the last 5 years, I have mailed at least 100 postcards every single week. Now, if you do the math, 5 years, that's 60 months, times 100, what is that, 6,000? I'm sure I've mailed at least 10,000, maybe 20,000 postcards over the last 5 years, okay? I keep doing it. That's why there are 42,000 people in my group. It's why our sales are what they are. Those who keep mailing over and over and over again, regardless of whether they get immediate results or not, are the ones who succeed with mail. Reminders. CTFO corporate webinars, easy for me to say, right, are at 9 p.m. Eastern, Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Just go to ctfowebinar.com and hop on the webinar. Tuesday nights are about a business presentation, opportunity presentation. Thursday nights are about products. Those are great things to listen to. I encourage you to be on those as often as you can. They are recorded, and the recordings are generally announced by email a couple days later. So if you can't be there live, watch the recording. Secondly, my buddy, my personal enroller, Mike Swilling, who is the #1 distributor in the entire company. Yes, bigger than Stewart, bigger than Michael Kahn, bigger than Steve Finger. Mike Swilling holds his legacy team call at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. It's also a Facebook Live presentation if you are connected to Mike's legacy team Facebook group. But you can hear it on the phone at 319-527-2973. If you are promoting by word of mouth, Mike is the guy you want to listen to. Well, I don't really have a story this week, but I do want to caution you. On Friday, we all found out that the President of the United States, his wife, a number of his close associates are infected with COVID. Okay, that's a pretty serious thing. The President was sent to the hospital. I'm now hearing today that he may be back in the White House tomorrow. He's responding well. That's a good thing. I don't know whether you like him or don't like him, but you never want the President of the United States to be sick and die. But let me just say this. A lot of those folks, I don't know how wearing masks somehow became a political issue. It should not have, that shouldn't have happened. Okay? Wearing a mask is just a reasonable precaution to prevent or help prevent the spread of this virus. Is it 100%? No. Nothing is 100% effective. But staying away from crowds, if you can, wearing a mask, all those kind of things are smart things to do. And some of those folks ignored that advice, all right? And that's why a whole bunch of them are infected now. Not all of them are sick, but they've tested positive. So I use that as a caution to all of you. This thing is not over. It may be many months before it's completely past us. And by that time, we may have another virus to worry about. Who knows? But when medical professionals suggest that you do things or not do things, it's a good idea to follow their advice. I know some people work in professions where they have little choice but to be around people who might be infected. And most of them do wear masks or take whatever precautions they can, sanitize their hands. We have a great hand sanitizer if you didn't know. But take those precautions, okay? Be smart. This is a real disease. Pay attention to the science, to the doctors who know what they're talking about, not the conspiracy theorists. This is a real disease, okay? Treat it like one. And hope you all stay well and have a fantastic week. Dr. Dick signing off.